game is called Superhero Eulogy. Okay, it's unfortunate that we have lost a superhero. But while he may be lost, he is not forgotten. And we have some members here that will do him justice. First of all, I think we need a representation of the superhero. Should we kill the light so you can lie down? So first of all, this is a sad day. We need a name for this superhero. Now, it's not a real superhero. It's some superhero that is kind of silly. So what's a silly superhero?
Ralph.
Ralph the superhero?
Mr. Uncommon.
Mr. what?
Mr. Uncommon.
Mr. Uncommon. That is very good. I want to go to Ralph. Like, what's Ralph's superpower? It could be anything. Absolutely anything.
He makes swollen ankles thin.
He makes swollen ankles thin. Now, from the TED Talk, we heard it's actually the other way around. Maybe he makes thin ankles swollen. Okay, this is Superhero Ralph. He makes thin ankles swollen. He's letting people live longer. First of all, we're going to hear from Ralph's sidekick.
This is improv. Didn't know that was coming.
Yeah. What's his name again? Ralph.
He's your hero.
Huh?
He's your hero.
Yeah, I should know that. You know, it is a sad day that he's dead. You would think that I would be sad as Ralph's sidekick. My name is Maureen. I'm his sidekick. You think I'd be sad that he's dead, but I'm not. I was tired of being his sidekick. I was tired of always not getting seen, you know, and that people would get their ankles thinner, swollen, they would get bigger, and he'd get all the credit, but it was really all me. I was doing all the work. I was the one that was putting salt in their food and making the flights go really long, you know, fixing the turbulence and stuff. So I'm glad you're dead, and I'm going to take over.
Wow, that went the way I didn't expect it to. Thank you, Maureen. Now we're going to hear from Ralph's spouse.
Oh, Ralph, I never thought you'd leave me. You know, it was because of you I ended up with the ankles that were appropriate. Some say they should be big and some small, but no, you watched my ankles and took care of me, and I just remember on my first date with you, you took me to the anklet store, and you got me an anklet. Oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to do life without you, Ralph. And Ralph, I will always remember when you came and you sang to me. It was, I remember the words now, it was, ankles away, ankles away. And to this day, it brings this warm feeling to my heart. Ralph, I'll never forget you.
I didn't think this day would be this hard, but I guess I should have expected it. Now, Ralph saved a lot of people, but I think this is the person that sticks out in everybody's mind about who Ralph saved.
Thank you. Glad to be here. As you mentioned, Ralph saved my life. I was born with extremely skinny ankles. It runs in my family. It's a genetic problem. Parents had it, brother had it. But I said, I'm going to do something about it, god damn it. Because my ankles broke twice before the age of 10. I was just walking along on the playground. Pow! Just out flat. No wall ball, no foursquare for me. Just walk along. So I went to Ralph, and he said, we need to take extreme measures. I haven't told anybody else this, but this is the time. We did full-on plastic surgery. He cangled me up on both legs. He took me to watch Shallow Hal, and he said, I'm going to make you look like Gwyneth Paltrow. Not regular Gwyneth, but Gwyneth in this movie. And I said, oh my God, tears were streaming down my face. And the roles were just amazing once he was done. I mean, you can check the website if you want, but it's just, you know, I have pants on, and I'm not gonna roll them up for you right now. This is not the time. That and the intensity that I feel and the health that I feel from this, I could just never repay Ralph.
I think we all feel that way. People who are cursed with thin ankles, and I was one. It helped me. Sometimes the day gets tougher, and I want to apologize in advance. Couldn't stop him from coming, but Ralph's arch nemesis has pushed his way in today. With Ralph not here, we feel kind of powerless, so he's asked to say a few words.
No.
Oh, don't turn me on. Hi, Ralph. Donnie here. Your nemesis. I love that word nemesis. It comes in handy when you do an origin story. My name is Donnie, otherwise known as Tiny Wrist Boy. And I know all the work you did. Those, 6-month studies, 1-year studies, 5-year studies. I was sitting around building a business for ladies with skinny wrists. Have you heard of bangles? I'm sure you've heard them. Have you heard of them? Because I've become rich. I'm like the Tony Stark of women's accoutrements. And what's interesting is I didn't have anything to do with this. I didn't have to. I was so focused on my entrepreneurial spirit, I just knew where your bread was buttered. Your sidekick, Maureen, was doing my dirty work for me, and I didn't have to pay her. So, Ralph, I'm so sorry for your loss. Wait a minute, I'm not at all. I love this. Look at these tiny wrists. They're going to be tiny my whole life. Looky, 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 looky.
Wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh, you.
Wasn't me.
Oh, you're so funny. Listen, tell me when you want some gear. I'll hook you up.
Freeze! I want to see how Ralph died. Ralph, rise from the dead. We're going back in time.
Ralph, it's not working. I'm in bed all week. I can't get out of bed.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Ralph, this can't be helping.
They've shrunk 30%. I was using the salt that Maureen gave